Hi all, Jessie B Scrapbooking back with another process video. This one is for Mixed Media Mayhem. Here is the layout that we are scraplifting today. It's by Rebecca Moore, and I just absolutely love it. It's so pretty. And here are the pictures I'm going to be doing. This is myself and my husband, and yeah, so let's get going. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is mark off where the pictures are going to sit. Pick out some stencils and ink that I want to use in the background. So this first stencil I pick, it's like making camouflage, nice big spots of color. I'm only going to use green, and I'm only using a little bit of the stencil to poke out from behind where the pictures are. And it makes a really nice base. It gives me that uneven look that I'm looking for. And so I'm going to get that. And I'm just using my blending brush and an ink, green ink that I have. And then the next stencil I pick is more like a crackle look. And so I'm going to use black, and I'm just going right over top of the green stencil that I just put down. And I'm doing it pretty light. I don't want a lot of color, and very, I don't know, no real pattern to it, just wherever. And so I really think that that turned out really cool looking. And now I want to do some green on the edges, and that's why I pulled out my silicone mat there. And so I'm just putting some green on the edges. No stencil yet, just the using the brush, the blending brush, and getting that on there. And then I'm going to come in with another stencil, and this one is just dots or circles. And I'm going to go where the picture is going to be, do a light dusting of dots there, and in black ink. And then coming in around the edge with another light dusting of the circles all the way around the perimeter of the layout. And I really like the way this background turned out. So there it is. I think that's cool looking. And now I'm going to stamp out some leaves. So this leaf set here has some nice sized leaves in it, and I'm going to stamp out 3 of them and 2 of each. So here is the first one. It's a nice big leaf, and I'm just stamping them in black. And like I said, I'm going to do each one twice, and there will be 3 leaves, 3 different designs of leaves. So aren't those a pretty leaf? I really like them. So there's the first one. The second one is a little smaller, and it has more of the look of the ones that she used in her layout. And then the third one is more like a fern leaf, and I really like it. It's really pretty. But oh, excuse me. I will do 2 of it, but I really think this is a really cool looking leaf too. Or fern bough, I guess is what this one would be. And then I'm going to do some ink blending over top of them to turn them green. Just to make sure I have that color everywhere. I didn't want to stamp them in green because I wanted the black to show up, and I'm thinking just having a hint of green behind them is perfect. And then I'll cut those out, and there they are. They're all cut out. And then I remembered that I forgot to do my butterfly. So I The first one I did not turn out well at all. So I grabbed a little mat and I did it again, and that one stamped beautifully. Oh my goodness, I got a tickle on my throat. I put a little bit of color on the butterflies. I went ahead and did the other butterfly too, even though I don't actually use it, but I thought I might. And now I'm just doing some ink blending onto this cardstock, and I did green, and now here I'm coming in with the black, and I'm just making it so that I can cut out some tags. And I didn't want to use pattern paper because I wanted the green and to match with what I'm using. So I'm going to cut one out in the black and then 2 tags out in the green. And I'm only doing the tag ends because I don't need to do a full tag because they're going to be tucked underneath the pictures. So I did 3 of them, and this darker green one here, I'm going to use this really cute corner punch, and it'll just give my tag a little different look to it. And then the other 2, I'm just going to cut the corner straight off. I do have this single hole punch, so I'm going to give them each a hole, and then I do come in with some tag reinforcers later and put a couple tag reinforcers on it and just to finish them out. Alright, here's that beautiful layout. I just love the way it turned out. I'm definitely going to have to do this again. So I was going to just put the picture straight down, but then I just thought after I get this look and I wanted a mat on them. So I am going to put a white mat around both pictures. So while I'm putting the mats down, I want to let you guys know that this is the end of the month hop that we have on our Facebook group. So lots of people are playing along. Everyone that's playing along with a YouTube channel or on Instagram is in the description box down below. And if you go over to the Facebook group, you'll see other people that don't do YouTube, but they still want to share, and so you'll see more inspiration over there of where people are doing with this same scrap lift. It's always a lot of fun. So here I'm coming in with those leaves that I stamped out, and I'm just going to do 2 groups of them like this, and this I absolutely love how this layout turns out. It was definitely inspired by the scrap lift, but I am not copying it exactly, and that's okay. But I definitely did get inspired by this beautiful layout. So I got my leaves all glued down. I only glued down the pictures in the center so that I knew I was tucking things underneath, and that way I had room. And then my tags, I'm only putting adhesive on the very bottom. That way I can come back in and put string or ribbon in the tag holes. This butterfly I decided to put onto the leaf cluster, and then I'm just going to stamp out 2 more butterflies from that same butterfly stamp set that I stamped out the big one from. And so I just did 2 flying around like that. I'm just going to put some foam on one wing, and then I'll glue the other one flat down, and so it gives the butterfly some movement, and it makes it look like it's flying off the page. So put a little extra adhesive on it and roll up this wing a little, and there you go. I really like how that turned out. It's so cute. Here's where I'm coming in with the ribbon for the, I used this ribbon on 2 of them, and then a different ribbon on the 3rd one. And after I turned off the camera, these ribbons were driving me up the wall, so I actually ended up stapling those. And then I put a little sticker that I found that says super, and I put that down as a title on the bottom tag here. And then I call this layout done. I absolutely love how it turned out. Stay tuned for the close-ups, and then you can see where I did the stapling and put the title there. So yeah, here's the close-ups. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And just thank you so much to everybody that does watch my videos and subscribes. I really appreciate it. Bye.